Snipers, you have to see what's happening to the Bitcoin price today as we have closed a daily candle body above 58,350, which we all know is an extremely important level for Bitcoin. And when we look at what's happening to the Ethereum price, you can see we are testing 1980, which is a major level that if this breaks, we could potentially see Ethereum come back into price discovery and head towards our upside target of the $2,600 area. I want to talk about exactly how this could play out for Ethereum, and then we'll take a look at the DXY closing the week with a potentially bearish candle, and this could mean that we're going to see further upside in traditional markets and cryptocurrencies into next week, because we'll look at what's happening to traditional markets as well, closing the week very bullish, and that could be very positive for the Bitcoin price. You guys are watching the Snipers channel. My name is Naeem Al-Obeidi. If you appreciate this content, remember to like this video. First, I want to talk about exactly what's happening here to Bitcoin. Just like we talked about yesterday, when there is low volume, the path of least resistance is sideways to a little bit higher, and that's why we're seeing sideways price action with Bitcoin. But you can see the majority of these candle bodies are closing above 58,300, and I talked about that being a major level for Bitcoin, where we now have the monthly open right around that level as well now. And so realize that with Bitcoin staying above 58,300, we're seeing altcoins move, and one of those altcoins, of course, is Ethereum. And so at this point for Bitcoin, as long as we maintain 58,300, I think that we could potentially start to see Bitcoin move to the upside towards the $61,800 level. And then from there, if this breaks, it's just like the 1980 level for Ethereum, because if 61,800 breaks for Bitcoin, we come into price discovery towards our target of the $65,000 to $66,000 level, which would put us back above this channel support, which is going to first act as a resistance, and that could allow us to see even further upside into the next couple of weeks. And so this is going to be a very extremely important move for Bitcoin. Now, when we look at the downside scenario, once again, we always have to address both sides of the equation. I'm here to be your umpire, of course. If we start to break 58,300 and close hourly and 4-hour candles below that level, we have the previous weekly open here sitting at that $57,300 level. If we come below that, that would be my first sign of concern. But of course, the weekly open is the major level for us to watch, because there's confluence with the support of this symmetrical triangle and this channel. And so this weekly open sitting right at that $55,700 level. If we get below that, that's when I would start looking at downside targets for Bitcoin. But as long as we maintain this area, I believe that Bitcoin has the chance to see continued sideways to higher price action, to some point continue to see further highs and break out to new all-time highs at some point or another. And with altcoins coming into the equation, of course, Ethereum seeing a major move to the upside, testing 1980 right now, which is why I had to make this video before this potential breakout, because if 1980 breaks, this could be a potential play to see Ethereum's price come all the way up to the $2,300 level, test the resistance of this channel, and then continue further into price discovery towards our target of $2,600 based on the schematics of the triangle that it's currently breaking out from. And so we want to watch that for the upside, and of course for the downside, we want to watch Bitcoin, because that influences the Ethereum to US dollar price the most. But realize that the previous weekly open sitting right at that 1777 level is the big support for Ethereum, and the weekly open is at 1680. And so if we get below that, that's when I think we should have some concerns about the downside potential. But we have a lot of support here for Ethereum. I don't think we should be looking at downside targets just yet. And we have this breakout and our target of $2,600. So let's continue to watch this. And just like we talked about, we predicted this several days ago based on the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, potentially seeing a reversal here. You can see we do have this sort of double bottom pattern, this W formation, and you can see we have this major channel support. We broke through this descending channel resistance level, and you can see we are above the monthly open right now. On the daily chart, we're coming back to test the 100 period moving average, already above the 50-day and 200-day moving average. And so knowing that Ethereum to Bitcoin is starting to move to the upside, we want to watch this 20-week moving average for a confirmation of a reversal, just like we were watching with the DXY several weeks ago, and then we confirmed that as being a reversal. Now we're starting to see strength with the DXY. Same thing here with Ethereum to Bitcoin. This could be the bottom, not just based on technicals, but this is when EIP 1559 was announced. And of course, the Ethereum 2.0 coming out later this year. This could really be the push to the upside. And we have this first target right now of 35,000 Satoshis. I believe at some point or another, we are going to reach that. What we really want to watch right now is daily candles closing above this 20-week moving average, sitting right at that 33,000 Satoshi level. If we continue to stay above 33,000 Satoshis, Ethereum has a very high likelihood of continuing to the upside. And this could allow Ethereum to see a lot of fuel to go into price discovery beyond 2,000 US dollars, which would be an extremely positive thing. So we want to monitor the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart. Of course, if we come below the monthly open at 32,600 Satoshis, that's when I would be a little bit more concerned, because at that point, we're going to come back below the 20-week moving average. And then on the daily chart, you can see this is where the 50-day moving average is sitting. We want to make sure we hold that if we want to assume that we're seeing a reversal with the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart. But so far, it looks good. This definitely could be the reversal for the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart. And then others dominance just coming up, breaking out from this major resistance level. I expect altcoins to do very well until they don't. Of course, it's like if it looks like a duck, if it walks like a duck, if it talks like a duck, 8 out of 10 times it's a duck. And right now, the duck is showing that it wants to go further up. It's very bullish. That's what the print is showing us. That's what the tape is reading. And so understand that we're going to most likely see continued upside for altcoins until we start to see any sort of downward momentum. But so far, so good. Bitcoin dominance coming below 60%, forming new lows. And so that's in accordance with our thesis that altcoins are starting to come into the market and take up more space, and some altcoins are gaining market cap, and so that's not a bad thing. Of course, we're seeing Bitcoin here testing previous new all-time highs potentially while this is happening, and we're starting to see more altcoins gain dominance. So that combination is a very good thing for the overall market as a cryptocurrency market, and so very positive thing. And then when we look at what's happening to the DXY, we are seeing this resistance come into play now. We were watching this, expecting this, and exactly like we talked about, we're seeing this act like a resistance level. And so this could be buying us some time here for the DXY to retest the weekly open, potentially to come down to the 92.62 level. Once we get here, we'll reevaluate the situation. The dollar does move a lot slower than assets, and so we'll continue to watch this. But so far, this is good to allow us to see further highs in traditional markets and cryptocurrency markets, because it will buy us some time. And of course, if we start to come back above the monthly open, that's when we should be concerned for the upside potential. And then traditional markets looking very good, closing the week here soon. You can see the S&P 500 looks like it wants to continue further up. And when we look at international market, the CSI 300 potentially seeing a bottom here and a reversal. Japanese markets not looking too bad. Looks like there's some upside potential here. Shanghai Composite, same exact thing. And so next week could be a very interesting week if we see traditional markets continue to the upside, the DXY consolidate, potentially even see lower levels, and then that would all lead towards the thesis that the cryptocurrency market is going to continue further up. And of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum included into that. You can see the total cryptocurrency market cap looking very good every single day now, forming new all-time highs. And so very positive thing. If you guys want to win one of my favorite books on investing, Principles by Ray Dalio, all you have to do is comment below and share this video, and you'll be entered into this giveaway. I'm going to pick a winner from our video yesterday. Fiber Optics says, found this channel by accident and realized your Ethereum prediction from yesterday was spot on for noticing the divergence, so I subbed. Thank you so much, Fiber Optic. Send me a message on Instagram. The link is in the description below. You won a book. And with that being said, thank you for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed this analysis. Everything is going as predicted, and things are looking very good. I'm excited to see Ethereum potentially come back into price discovery. And then, of course, with Bitcoin, let's see if it can come back up test the $61,800 level, and continue to see new all-time highs. Very exciting times. Let's see how we end the week tomorrow on Friday. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, snipers out.